Hey guys, and welcome to our second video for day 4. The Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon. Yep. Oh my god, I remember waiting for this game. Back when I saw the announcement from 2011, I wanted to know when it was coming out. I wanted to know when this game was coming out.
And its announce date was given.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't done, the reveal.
Yeah.
And the game was simply known as Luigi's Mansion 2. And then, well, 2 years later, or this was the first Year of Luigi title.
Yeah,
So the game was really East Universal released to critical acclaim.
Yep, a modern day sequel to an old video game that was actually well received. Who would have guessed?
Yeah. So, no. Alex actually got the game in about a week after it came out.
And I played it obsessively.
I think you beat it in like a week.
Yeah, I brought it on vacation with us when we went down to state to see my grandparents.
Yeah.
And let's just say there were issues with both internet and finding a good place to charge it consistently.
Yeah, you got a point.
I ran out of battery near the end of a really long mission.
But either way, the game in story, well, it's a little more involved this time.
So Luigi's just sitting at home.
Remember the game starts with Egad and his friendly ghosts. Wait a minute, what happened to these don't look like the old ones.
Well, then again, the other mansion did kind of disappear into thin air.
Yeah.
So I guess he found a new place to research the paranormal.
And I guess these guys were a lot friendlier. However,
suddenly you see King Boo fly in the sky. He goes up to this purple crescent crystal
known as the Dark Moon.
Which is known as the Dark Moon.
Shatters
it to pieces, causing all the ghosts to lose their pupils and start making a mess of the lab.
Yeah, and Luigi just sitting in his house.
Yeah, and then Luigi just sitting in his house.
And then suddenly
and then TV broadcast is interrupted by Professor Egad.
Well, and suddenly Luigi gets pixelated
and warped to Egad's lab.
Yeah, that's weird.
I just said warped to Ebad's lab.
So you get warped to his lab. So Luigi got warped to his lab to hear what happened. Evershade Valley
is home to several surprisingly friendly ghosts. That inhabit the valley peacefully.
However,
with the Dark Moon shattered, something went and snapped, and they all went crazy, causing them to start destroying everything.
So Egad asks Luigi either the job and gives him the dual screen.
Basically, an enhanced Game Boy horror. It has less details features though.
Or it's
just kind of funny.
Yeah, it's a downgrade.
Yeah, it's basically a downgrade from the Game Boy horror.
But either way, you're sent to your first mission.
And granted, you can look at the map on your moving mouse.
And here's an automatic change, a change that people will a huge difference. You don't explore this place at your explore each area at your own pace.
The game is more linear than the previous.
Way more, very streamlined.
So let's see. we start with our first mission.
And in the gloomy manor.
Poltergeist, simply titled Poltergeist 5000.
Wait, 5,000?
Well, how about the 4,000? Actually, that's the name of a cart in Mario Kart. So apparently the 4,000 model was a car.
Egad, what was
What
your...
the fuck?
You wanted to drive a car.
Well, at least they're being consistent with the numbers.
Yeah, but still.
That still makes me laugh. Anyways, your goal is to search for it.
Search for it, and
So basically, you run around, spying on some ghosts, and then you enter.
You go in and grab the fucking thing. And however, you can't do anything against
the ghosts yet. So no one attacks you, thankfully.
Don't you progress into the manor?
You progress further into the manor.
And like, whoa, statue! Oh god, the statues are alive.
Yeah. Or at least possessed.
Oh god.
So you see. So
you also see them messing with something.
Mm-hmm. And that something happens to be. And that something happens to be the strobe bulb. And that strobe bulb is up on the chandelier. So what you're going to have to do is get the chandelier to come down, and then race to the bottom to grab the strobe bulb. And with that, you now have a flashlight and you in one. The perfect amount of equipment set up to fight ghosts. And just in the nick of time, too, as you're ambushed by a group of greenies.
Although, wait a minute, can Luigi just stun them to begin with?
Apparently these ghosts are more resilient and his regular flashlight doesn't work on them.
Oh.
And I think that's the explanation. Yeah. Which isn't much of an issue, considering you get the strobe bulb fairly early on. I mean, it wouldn't be much of a Luigi's Mansion game if you weren't fighting ghosts.
So yes, suck up of the greenies and mission complete.
Yep. So
also, you might, I don't know, if you do some exploring, you can find these weird color, these weird.
Yeah, EGOD tells you to catch a few ghosts first.
And no, you can find these weird purple gems.
These amethysts are. There's 13 gems in each mansion.
They do nothing other than give you a cool
looking statue and bragging rights.
Yeah, they do absolutely nothing. Some
of them are pretty well hidden though. They're definitely be an interesting.
I advise using a guide for that.
It's advised to use a guide for some of the ones in the later mansions. And trust me, the ones in the ones in the final, the ones in the secret manor are really obscure. Yeah. So once you, so now you can. So let's go over each type of ghost. I said I wouldn't do this out here, but hey, why not? So greenies are your basic baddies. They can equip a variety of different objects, but overall they're generally easily dispatched. Greenies have 10 health, making them easy targets. So just dispatch them real quick and they're nothing to worry about. I'm not giving ratings for the ghosts, only the bosses.
Yeah.
So, yeah. In the next level, you have to deal with next level is called Gear Up. Apparently, you have to explore more of the mansion, and upon exploring the mansion, you're prompted to place the gears that gave you, and so out of advice to open the door.
However, a group of slammers.
I'm surprised you know the names.
Yeah.
A group of slammers shows up. up and take the gears from you.
Now you gotta go looking for them.
Or you gotta track down all 4 slammers, or to get the gears back from them.
Great.
So, speaking of slammers, this is your next new enemy type. Now, there's going to be a lot of enemy coverage. Now, in the Gloomy Manor in particular, there's going to be a lot of enemy coverage, of course, considering how many different types of enemies there are here. But, yeah, the new... When you... Alright, so when you pick up the... when you take down the slammers... Well, the slammers themselves are strong enemies, are powerful enemies that move fairly slowly, but do a decent chunk of damage. They have 30 health, which for a while here is going to be they're going to be the most or the ghost with the highest health counter here.
And you might have noticed that via collecting money.
You can upgrade your poltergusted Strobel. You can upgrade her quick.
Which is really useful.
Yeah.
However, they're stupidly expensive.
So you're going to have to play through the game, and you're going to have to collect a lot of gold along your way to... Thankfully, your gold accumulates with each playthrough of a level, so... you don't have to get a high score of gold on certain levels. Just keep playing through the game, and slowly you're going to pile up and level up your equipment. But anyways, you complete this mission, collect the gears, and and power up the machine, allowing you to progress on to Mission 3. Mission 3 is called Quiet Please. Recently, apparently, there's an extraordinarily strong ghost presence in the Gloomy Manor. So you're of course tasked to go investigate it. So, of course, you're prompted to go out of your way. Hey, need to find them. So yeah. Anyways. Yeah, you got okay. So you got so in this one we actually have 2 brand new types of ghosts to cover. Those aren't until the second area. First up is hiders. Hiders are probably the most confusing of them. Probably the most annoying ghosts. Only because they're hard to get a hold. It's hard to get a hold of them. Their attacks aren't hard to avoid or anything. They just hide in random objects and throw stuff at you. You have to interact with the objects to lure them out, or catch them while they're throwing something. They only have 15 health though, so they're not much stronger than your average greenie. Once you get them out of their hiding, if you catch on to one, you're basically already captured it.
Yeah, they're still really annoying.
They can still be annoying in groups though. So when you reach the end, and you have to. As you progress through the mission, you eventually find your way into the library. And inside, you encounter a particularly powerful ghost, a poltergeist. These creatures have 50 health, and I'm pretty sure they deal a lot more damage than your average Johnny. So, their main issue is that they move relatively fast and are completely invisible. You have to figure out where they are based on on where books are coming from to be thrown at you. So once you take one of them down, 2 more appear. Take those 2 down, and you clear the mission. Yeah. To be honest, I'm kind of surprised the game makes you fight two of the strongest enemy in the game at this point at once.
Yeah.
So, anyways, after you move forward, through the mansion, and you end up reaching in level A-4. Your goal is to find the dark light. So, you go around and you see the door to the lab vanish right in front of you. So, you have to find an alternate entrance. And once you do, you simply defeat all the ghosts in the room and grab a dark light device.
Isn't this where you get?
And then you're prompted to go. Find whoever caused this.
There's a blue.
Yeah. You make your way to the kitchen and find that a table has completely disappeared, or a few other objects have completely disappeared. Upon making the objects visible again, you end up you get to fight your first boo. Now, boos fight very differently in this game. In order to get them,
you need to use your dark light.
You need to shine your dark light on them, and then vacuum at their tongue, and then pull back when you got their tongue in your vacuum, and let go, and then launch around the room. Every time they bounce on something, they take 1 HP of damage. They can bounce pretty fast. You can accumulate a lot of damage if you pull back.
There are 50 boos.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I think there's as many boos as there are levels. I think it actually does add up to 50, though. Yeah. So. Anyways, you move forward. You're on to A-5. In A5, you have to run around the mansion sucking out spider webs. So, very, very simple mission. Once you suck them all up, then boom, you're done with the mission. And you're good to move on to your next location.
The boss area.
The boss area. And the boss of this area, and the boss level is called Confront the Source. You have to make your way to the elevator and down to the cellar, where you encounter a giant spider.
And a possessor.
Yeah, this giant spider can charge at you, and summon tiny air spiders to get in your way. What we're supposed to do is suck up these balls of web and light them on fire with the nearby torches, and eventually burn a string of web that's attached to the main web the spider's on. So, doing that will make the spiders fall down and give you a chance to hit the possessor, or aka the creature possessing the spider.
And all bosses.
Yeah, all main bosses are possessors inhabiting a different object, which is both uncreative and at the same time I makes for some unique boss fights. Right, so I'm very conflicted about the use of possessors.
Yeah. I mean, the bosses are more original.
Yeah. Possessors take 3 hits to kill. You basically suck one up. If you suck one up, you then have to use a charged vacuum. You have to use a charged suction and to pull a layer of their skin off.
Yeah.
If you pull 2 layers of skin off, then your third attack will capture them. I mean, like layers of ectoplasm. Yeah. So anyways, after doing that,
you've beaten area 2.
You've beaten area 1. Well, but your first... There's a bonus mission, however. I figured I'd talk about the bonus missions, and I'll just briefly go over what they are. For bonus missions, you go You go around on different and randomly selected rooms in the mansion, and catch ghosts that appear there within a time limit. If you wait too long, if you leave a certain room inhabited for too long, you lose. This mission is called Gradual Infiltration. By the way.
Yeah.
So yeah. As for that, it's time to race 8 the Gloomy Manor. I'll give the Gloomy Manor a 10. It's a memorable first mansion, and definitely one of my, definitely one of my 3 favorites. Yeah, definitely one of my 4 favorites. Actually, to be honest, I really love all the mansions. So your second mission. So then you move on to your second mansion. And this mansion is known as it's known as the Haunted Towers.
It's where you come across, a gold greedy.
Yeah. There's also a new type of
sort of new type. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So,
there's also a new type kind of new type of enemy. The gold greenies. I don't remember if they have the same amount of health as a greenie, but
they're extremely rare
but they're cryptically hidden, but they're sparsely and cryptically hidden throughout the mansion. If you fail to catch one, you won't get to catch. If you let it get away, you'll miss your chance of capturing it, and it lets you replay the mission in its end. So, unlike the speedy spirits, they're not permanently missable. They don't even count as collectibles. They're just to give you extra gold. Nothing.
Yeah, we all know you're deviant, OC.
We do. The less we talk about my horrible photoshopping skills in Microsoft Paint, better.
Okay.
So. Alright, so your first mission in here is called A Job for a Plumber. So your goal is to the goal here is to deal with the hydro generator, because unfortunately the game unfortunately these things don't work very well here. I mean, okay, no, that's weird. Alright, unfortunately, the water situation is going to be a bit harder to solve than just simply we're going through. So you're going to have to go through with that. He is in your way, of course. And once you reach the top, you have to simply use your light to run around. Mission so. No, a big fat yellow ghost drops down from. These are gobbers.
They don't move. They vomit it.
Yeah, they move. They move very slowly when you're suctioning them, but
and they like to spit at you. Yeah. These things are just gross.
Yeah. But anyways, these things basically Noah just went over what they did. They spit in yellow goop that can trip you up and damage you, and they jump in your general direction while you're suctioning them. So make sure you're backing up. Also, out of all common ghosts, these guys hold the permanent record of having the highest HP. at a staggering 100.
Wow.
Thankfully, they're not all too common. They're not all too common. But they are spawned in ways that in anticlimactic ways that normal enemies appear from here on out. So yeah. You can see how that goes.
Yeah.
Alright, so next you have to move on to mission 3 to mission 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
What's the mission name?
mission B2 is the Pinwheel Game. Basically, it's a collect-a-thon mission like mission 1, and like mission 2 with the first expansion. Next.
Yeah.
But anyways, moving on, you have B3, Graveyard Shift. Now, this introduces something interesting. And that thing, thing is saving toads. Here, there's a toad trapped in a painting inside of a shed. You have to let it free, and apparently it's scared of... I forget what it's scared of. I think this one's just scared of ghosts.
Yeah.
Or is this the one that... I know one of them is scared of water.
Yeah, it's this one.
Yeah, this one is scared of water. So a lot of the areas in the level that are simply have very shallow puddles of water that you can just walk up to ankle level that you can just walk through. You have to carry Toad with your poltergeist through these, or it'll run back to its previous resting space.
Wow, Toad.
And however, in this mission, as soon as you let Toad free, you're prompted to fight the first and only completely unique boss in the game. The Three Sisters. These go show up to fight you from the graveyard. As for who these sisters are, well, there's the one with the most health, Herlinda, who's the big pink one with a straw hat. And then there's the lanky one, Belinda, the skinny one, with the small purple fedora, and then she has 100 health, and then there's the weakest one with 50 health, which is Lucinda, who's a small, all yellowish orange ghost with a pink bow. So yeah. Yeah, they really remind me of the Shadow Side.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Even though the comparison between Lucinda and Vivian is a little vague. I can definitely see Beldam and Herlinda, and along with Belinda, Belinda and Beldam. So, yeah. I just can't see Lucinda and Vivian though. They're so close to being parallels.
Tell me the way. There's only that weird parallel.
Yeah, anyways, aside from those weird parallels, these guys are fairly interesting to fight, right? Right, and since they're technically bosses, I'm gonna have to rate them. I'll give this fight a 10. Oh, as well as the first Possessor battle. Oh, that one is super fun.
Albeit I can never get past that.
once you figure out what you're supposed to do, it's not bad at all. In fact, I enjoy replaying that fight. So, anyways, next is B4, Pool Party.
Okay.
So Pool Party introduces you to the basic mission: climb, reach the pool, over and when you reach it, you're confronted with a brand new type of ghost. This type of ghost is called a sneaker. No, not that sneaker.
No, not the shoes.
No, we're not talking about shoes. Why would there be a shoe in a pool? Why would there be a shoe in a rooftop pool, in a haunted rooftop pool?
No idea.
Yes. So, anyway. So, your next enemy you encounter is the at the end of this level. Alright, you got the key. Alright, you got the key and
No, that doggy.
Oh, that adorable little. Hey, let go of the key.
You son of a bitch.
Damn it. Yep, this precious little dog is Polterpup. And it appears throughout the game. Aim to steal Luigi's keys on 3 separate occasions. It steals the keys on 3 separate occasions. Once in haunted towers, once in the old clockworks, and once in the treacherous manor. So yeah. And the next mission, you have to chase the Polterpup down to multiple different locations. And by using the dark light to follow its white paw print instead of the mansion. And not much more detail to go into about that. But, anyways, after you finally find and capture the Polterpup, which I think I'm gonna check right here. Has exactly 50 HP, which is kind of a hilariously high amount out for such a tiny little dog. Oh, and also I forgot to mention that you're collecting emeralds instead of amethyst in this place. So, but that's enough of that. So, yeah. So once you finish up this, then you're ready to fight the boss of Haunted Tower. And Haunted Tower's boss is no yes. Well, the first one is the Grouchy Possessor. This one is the Harsh Possessor. It possesses a staircase, but we got to talk about the level with this one. Yes, this one, and I'm pretty sure every boss from here on out, don't quote me on the World 4 and 5 bosses, I'm not certain for those. Because actually I know the World 5 one doesn't have a boss level. I'm not sure about the World 4 boss, but I know for a fact this one and the next one have a sort of build-up. In this one's case, you simply have to climb the staircase. Okay, doesn't seem too bad. But it's a really long staircase with several sets of stairs. And if you mess up, you get sent all the way back down to the bottom. There's 3 stairs, there's 3 rows of stairs, and when you're at the bottom of them, each row has one blue colored, has one differently colored, each one has each row, each line, each column has a different set of torches lit, and I'll tell you which staircase you need to take for that column. So yeah, After clearing, arguably, in my opinion, the most tedious mission in the game, you finally get to face off against this boss. And am I glad that this boss is easy? Because I did not want to do that. The harsh possessor possesses, well, a staircase, I already told you. You just have to wait for it to jump in the air and land near you. And it'll land on the ground. After a few times, it'll become vulnerable, and you get to suck on its tail. Oh God, that sounds really weird. And then you get the possessor out. Rinse, repeat. This boss is probably the easiest boss in the game, which is kind of funny considering it's not the first one, but instead the second one. I'll give this boss a 7. And it's a good fight. With an interesting cutscene, but the boss itself is way too is laughably easy. So I can't give it points in the decent challenge department. So, but anyways, next up we have. But next up we have, and the invasion level for this area is called Hostile Intrusion. So anyways, moving on from Haunted Towers, we move on to this game's third mansion, the Old Clockwork. The Old Clockwork.
How did you forget to rate out?
The Haunted Mansion. This one's also a 10. I bet you're gonna start seeing a pattern here. But yeah, moving on, you enter the Old Clockwork to continue with whatever it is you're going to do. So yeah. Your first mission is a timely entrance. So I don't remember much about this, but basically it's your introduction level. It's kind of funny because I'm on Mario Wiki to refresh myself and remind myself, but the thing is, it doesn't really give any explicit details on what you do in this mission, other than it's the introductory mission to this mansion.
Is this the part where you're introduced to strong enemies?
Well, only one species, but yes. But I don't think it's in this mission either. So, yeah. Oh yeah, that mission is forgotten by me. Next is Underground Expedition. Another second level collectathon! Why are all the second levels collectathons? It doesn't even make sense. Whatever. Well, I'm pretty sure there's one thing of interest in the. The only thing of interest in this level is that you encounter a new form of greenie. The mummy. Well, they may seem like an entirely different enemy, but once you end up unraveling them, they're just revealed to be a greenie inside of metallic sheet, inside wrapped up metallic sheets.
Yeah.
So nothing too major, but when you're moving forward, you have to So I also have to mention that there's a bit of Actually, apparently there's no polterpup chase in this mansion. I'm sorry for misremembering that. But what I do remember is that your next expedition is Roundhouse Brawl. You fight the ancient poltergeist. There's nothing major except for this new boss, which is a stronger version of the regular poltergeist. Nothing too major except, basically it has double the health. That's really the only major difference between this poltergeist and any other, and all the other poltergeists. Well, aside from his appearance, and he's a different color, but aside from that, there's nothing really major. So, oh yeah. Anyways, after moving that, your next level is play catch. Basically, you just have to go and find the clock hand again. Basically, this entire area is you going on a wild goose chase to find a clock hands. Of course, you seem like you almost got them in each mission, but you lose them at the end. But anyways, yeah, after okay. Yeah, so after this, you just have to move on to a mission in 5. Peace at last. And that's peace as in like a piece of bread or something. Not peace as in serenity. But in this area, you're introduced to a new type of ghost. Kind of. You see, this is a strong sneaker. A stronger version of, sneaker.
This is a new variant.
Yeah. Generally speaking, these guys have 100 HP. For some reason, in certain missions, they have 50. Yeah. Just deal with these guys quickly before they can spook you. Yeah, I forgot to mention sneakers do that. They sneak up behind you. It would scare Luigi.
No, they were hiders.
No. Well, hiders don't sneak up behind you like sneakers do. Sneakers are the purple guys.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the ones on the ground.
Oh, and I forgot to mention a type of enemy. No. The pink guys, I mean.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and I forgot to mention a type of enemy. Thank you, Noah. These creatures that are on the ground are known as creepers. Creepers. Have infinite HP, but basically all you have to do is use a charged attack on them, and when they die in one hit.
Okay.
Yeah. The real nuisance comes in the fact that they come into contact with you, they trap you inside of them and slowly drain your health, so you have to button mash to get out of them.
Wonderful.
After which they split into 2 smaller creepers. So you don't want to get caught by these. It's just not worth the hassle. But anyways, he's after complete in mission 5. You at last move on to the boss mission and of all clockworks, which is showtime. Wait, it's showtime. You climb to the top and you get to fight the overset possessor. Damn it! I tried not to call possessors professors in this video, but I failed that. Dingly dong it, Dingly darn it, brah. Okay, so this guy possesses the clock itself, and you have to fight 12. You have to fight 9 waves of ghosts throughout the fight. After waves 3, 7, and 11, and you get to attack the possessor. Or finally getting to take him down on it when the clock strikes 12. So yeah, this guy's actually pretty difficult, but fun. I like the idea of summoning other ghosts in kind of like an enemy gauntlet fight. So I'll definitely give this one a 10.
And as for the mansion itself,
It reminds me of Vincent Van Gogh in the original one. So the mansion itself is a 10. I love the aesthetic of this place, and it's just a really unique level. I like a lot of the environments. It's more of a maze. It's more of an old, well, clockwork style area. And then the mission in this one's called Outlandish Interruption. Yeah. So, yeah. And you're collecting rubies in the old clockworks. Anyways, moving onwards, we have our fourth mansion. The Lost Mine. The Secret Mine. The Secret Mine is your second to last mansion. Now, in this one, you're introduced to 3 more types of enemies. I won't spend too long on these, but and in fact, I'll go over them as you're dealing with them. I'm not going to spend too much time specifically specifically going over these guys. Also, yeah, regular sneakers have 25 HP. I never told you guys that. You probably played the game, and if you're interested in watching a video on it, but yeah. Alright, so you're during this mansion, you're introduced. I don't remember the exact mission, but at one point you're introduced to strong greenies, which are, well, stronger versions of greenie. The stronger. Yes, but I digress. The strong greenie, these have 50 HP, 100 if you're fighting the boss version in this area. But yeah, this is the shortest in terms of missions. This is the shortest mansion in the game. There's only 3 non-boss missions.
Wow.
So basically, your first mission is Cold Case. In this one, you have to. Your first mission, Cold Case. So you have to catch another toad. Basically. So yeah, not much there. And next is called Hit Rock Bottom. Basically, you have to go underground because, well, there's a bit of an issue involving the enemy, involving in booze doing something to the ghosts. Specifically, they're trapping them in these crystals to increase their power levels, which is how the strong enemies come to be. So. You go on the crystal area, and you're confronted by a group of strong greenies and strong slammers. As for the strong slammers, they have 150 HP. There's not much to worry about for that one. Along with that, so after that, you move on to the next mission. So the periscope has located. So you found out where the possessor is, but you need to reach the location first. So how do you reach this location? Well, Simply put, you just have to cross this chasm. How? By riding a lift? Oh, the door to the lift is blocked off. Great! So you have to hunt down a strong greenie, strong slammer, and strong gobber, which is arguably the most annoying of the strong enemies due to
Gobbers are already...
So these guys have 200 HP. And this, with the exception of the mini boss strong gobber in this level, which has 300, making it meaning, guess what? It has the same amount of HP as the final boss.
Oh my god.
Unless the final boss is 500, I'm not sure. But I do know this thing has the highest HP of any enemy. So yeah, after eating these enemies and going forwards, and finishing this mission, you get to fight the boss, which is the Shrewd Possessor. You see, you get locked into this room. You get snowed into this room. So, your only goal now is to fight the Possessor. And what's the Possessor you're looking for? Well, yeah, Shrewd Possessor.
Yeah, this one's kind of annoying.
It's possessing the ice. Yes, and you have to ride a snowmobile and shoot it down as it retreats further into the ground. And then you land in a small cavern to hit it. Beat this 2 more times, and the boss ends. This boss can get really hectic. And honestly, this boss just annoys me. I'll give it a 6. I don't like this boss. It's a good concept, but the execution is so obnoxious. So yeah. You collect sapphires here, and the new invasion mission is called Severe Infestation. So finally, at last, you've moved on to the final mansion, the Treacherous Mansion. And this treacherous mansion is... guess what? Treacherous. It's treacherous. Oh, as for the Lost Mine, I'll give this one a 10. It's super spooky.
Even though it's incredibly short.
And I like the approach of a shorter level. And it's arguably one of my favorites in the game.
Yeah, despite the terrible boss.
If you look past the boss, you have a pretty great area. Yeah, so... next... you get to move... Yeah, you have to deal with the Treacherous Mansion. Yeah, so...
Well, was it that hard? Was it as hard as the name says?
Yeah. Well, I would say yes. This is a very difficult
Don't
mansion.
forget that final level before the boss.
Yeah.
You have to get every ghost. Yeah. Well, yeah, you just explained it.
Yeah. So. Yeah, so the first level is front door key. Alright, so all you have to do is enter the front. Oh! Look who's back!
No. Bad doggy.
Actual quote from Luigi. You have to chase. It's another Polter Pup chase mission. So explanatory. You chase it down, catch it, and end mission 1. The next mission is called Double Trouble. It's another Toad escort mission. This time you have to escort 2 Toads. The third mission is a train to catch. You have to go throughout the level and find a way to get into the train room. Good question. How do you get into the train room? Well, I'll tell you. You have to find and defeat the strong poltergeist.
Oh God, how...
The strong poltergeist is a boss with 200 health. And you're up to... Yeah, so once you hunt it down, just beat it down real quick. Like after it stops throwing stars at you, and yeah, that's all you have to do. But, so, your next mission... Now, these last few missions are kind of easy to explain, but...
Hey, don't you also... don't you look... Don't you find a painting in the first level?
In the first level? Which one?
The Mario painting.
No, it's not the first level. And in the at the end of the second level, you get a picture from the Toad that shows you Mario's being held in the train exhibit.
Yes,
so you go to the train exhibit and enter. Okay. Now you're gonna ambush King Boo and wait. Where's Mario? Where's King Boo? Oh no. You have to fight Booasis again.
Oh God.
This time Booasis is involved in the trains. But what I mean by that is you have to... Okay, you use the trains. You have to get Booasis run into by the train, and grab the Boos by the tongues and launch them into the open-doored caverns of the moving train. Once you do that, Booasis goes down. It's definitely easier than the first Booasis. I'll get this boss fight a 9. No, a 10. Yeah. So.
Oh no, I think I know the next one.
The next mission is Paranormal Chaos. In this mission, it's basically a required version of the optional invasion missions. So basically, you have to go to the Terra, and okay, King Boo is there, and he sends out a shit ton of ghosts.
Oh no!
You have to hunt them down and take them down. And then that's the end of this level. That's all you have to do for them. I'm not going to say it's easy, though. The next level is Stop the Nightmare.
What?
Nightmare with a K in front of night instead of the...
Wait, that's the Dark Moon.
Oh, it's a Possessor.
Fuck. Can never make this easy.
This is...
What?
I'm trying to check the name. Whatever. Also, the Tough Possessor.
Oh, Tough Possessor. And how tough this is indeed.
Wait, you have to trip the knight up using the rug. And once you do so, then you simply have to continue moving forward. You simply have to go back and return the door. Okay, this is supposed to happen. But also the gems in the treacherous mansion are diamonds.
Yeah.
Just thought I'd
welcome
mention
to
that.
A Nightmare to Remember.
Yep. The final
boss.
In A Nightmare to Remember, you have to fight King Boo.
In 3 phases.
So King Boo's attack pattern includes fighting you on this tiled floor, or which he either protrudes spikes from, covers in ice, or zaps with lightning. Mm-hmm. Afterwards, you have to... Afterwards, he chases you through an auto-scrolling section. You have to avoid the obstacles, those circles to avoid taking damage. Basically, rinse, repeat, bop King Boo with these spike balls, like you did with Bowser in the first game, and then, and boom! That was it. That was the final boss. And it's pretty dang difficult. Oh, that's for the knight.
Yeah, it does that, of 500 health.
Yeah, he does have 500 health. He has 500 health. As for the knight, I'll give it a 9 because I'll give it an 8. It's kind of annoying, but not too annoying. As for King Boo, definitely a 10. This boss truly is a nightmare to remember.
And then Luigi, everything returns to normal. Mario gets freed, and all the ghosts come back.
And all the ghosts are friendly again. So,
and
now Luigi has a pet.
No, yes,
the Polter Pup.
Stick around after the credits.
You see Luigi in his house again, except this time he's petting the Polter Pup. Aww.
So we never see it again.
Yeah.
And
so yeah.
That was Luigi's Magic Dark Moon. I know there's multiplayer.
Yeah, there's a multiplayer mode called the Scare Scraper, where you can either race to the exit, defeat all the ghosts in the area, or catch Polter Pups.
And you can have various multicolored Luigis.
Who's playing multiplayer at the same time. But other than that, yeah, that's about it. So, what I think of this game? Musically, this game was a vast improvement from the first game.
Has a lot more energy.
Soundtrack. And it takes from the first games his ability to use atmosphere properly. So as for the
gameplay,
for the presentation, this game is gorgeous.
Yeah, it's definitely has a lot more brighter color. Has a lot more color on it.
Yeah. And the designs of the levels are tailored towards this new art style.
And some level themes weren't done in the first game, such as a mine and a clock tower.
Yeah. Yeah. So. After
presentation gets
a 10.
Gameplay
10.
Okay. So, that verdict
a 10. Just like the original game, I definitely recommend checking this out.
I'm pretty sure it's now a Nintendo Select.
It's a Nintendo Select.
I mean, it's only $20.
It's only $20 on the 3DS eShop. Or in real life.
Yeah.
Or in real life. Well-known retailers.
Yeah.
So, definitely do yourself a favor and pick up a copy if you haven't already.
So, that having said, I'm Nozran.
And I'm Amaray.
And,
Bonjour.